Good morning, everyone. So this is an economic update on what prices are doing or haven't done or going to do. I don't know what they're going to do. Who knows what they're going to do? Anyway, uh, just talking about lumber. I've been following the lumber futures again, and they had dropped to probably the lowest it's been in 3 or 4 years, if you follow the charts. But it's bumped back up again. I was looking at a long-term chart, like the past 15 years, and for 12 years, I'd say, it kind of fluctuated around $250, $300 per thousand board feet of lumber in the futures market. And I've mentioned before that retail lumber tends to follow futures with a lag time of maybe a few weeks or so. So it bottomed out maybe a month ago to where it had dropped down within it was only 50% higher than it was 3 or 4 years ago. But now it's spiked back up. So retail, I don't know if we'll see any of that drop. I looked this morning at prices, and a 2x4 8 was still $4.75, where 3 years ago it was around $2. So it reached a high of $8.20. So it's $2, spike all the way up to $8. It's down to $4.75. That sounds like a great deal. It's still twice as high as it was. So I don't know if it's ever going to go back down to where it was, really. I can't see that happening. Not that I'm a forecaster, but just buying lumber every day, I just don't see that happening. And the people at the lumber yards are saying the same thing. I bought some OSB when it dropped down to $18 from a high of $40. And 3 years ago, it was a low of around $9. So it's I bought it at only double the cost. That's absurd, but that's what it is. And so, of course, I have to raise my prices because of that. So lumber is down. I don't see it's going to go way down. Other items like a garage door, a 9x7 garage door insulated with both a skin on the inside and a row of glass, was 3 years ago $475. It's now I just bought 6 of them at $1,105 each. So it's, again, that's 2.5 times where it was. What else we got? So windows, they were a long time going up in price. They were kind of fell behind everybody else. They were 3 years ago, kind of like pre-COVID. They were $206, I believe it was, and now they're $375 for the same window. So not quite double. Isn't that good news? What else do we have? Entry doors. Fiberglass entry doors, 3 foot by 6 foot 8, were $225, not including the lock set. Now they're I just paid $510 for those, 2.5 times higher than what it was. Concrete, 3 years ago, was around $128, $130 per cubic yard. Now it's $155 per cubic yard. So that has been fairly stable. They consistently just go up. Well, it used to be based on cost of living increase each year. They've been very, very, of anything, concrete's probably been the most stable. Don't know why that is. What other products are there? Steel products, metal roofing and the garage doors. Steel has gone up. I haven't followed that on. I don't know if there's a futures market on that. If anybody knows one, you're welcome to leave a comment and let me know. I'd appreciate that, because I would follow that. But it's way up. It's maybe 5 times higher than what it was 3 years ago. It's been just continually going up. And I'm sure a lot of that is based on delivery costs, fuel costs. Fuel! Fuel's gone up, huh? Yes. Well, fuel, 3 years ago was a couple bucks a gallon. It's not now. I think it reached up over $5, and now it's such a steal at like $4.15 a gallon. It's only twice as much as it was 3 years ago. That's great. What else do we have for costs? Kind of just, well, I was going to just stay with garage costs, materials, all of that, but how about food costs? That's gone up a lot. I'm just going to leave it at that because I don't follow like anything in that. I tried to find some charts on food costs, where they're going and whatnot. I couldn't quite make heads or tails of that. There wasn't really a good graph saying X, 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 anything like that. I just know that when I go to the grocery store, it hurts. And so that comes out of the pocket, which is going to have to translate into I have to cover my own costs for labor, so to speak. As far as overhead, I don't know that I've seen an increase in insurance costs. I may have to have a conversation with my agent and just see where that's at. So anyway, it's been, I would say, it went up, it spiked up. My costs went up maybe a month or two ago. But it's not like this. It's more like it's just steadily still going up. So I'm still trying to hold off on raising my prices again. We're coming into hurricane season, so plywood is now for 19 5/8 plywood. It's around $44 per sheet, from a high of 80 plus per sheet. From 3 years ago, it was only $18 a sheet. So it's only double. Again, it's only double. It's not quadruple like it was. It's just double. Boy, it's sounding pessimistic, huh? Well, guess what? I think we're going to make it. I had mentioned earlier, we bought a freezer, we bought a cow, a dead cow, all packaged up, put the meat in, so we were able to buy meat at it averaged out to $6 per pound of meat, and it was, that's including the best cuts to Hamburg. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm pretty sure, I haven't checked that, I know it's a lot higher than it was. On the bright side, let's go to the bright side. You want to talk about the bright side? Let me just open the door. Take a look in here. So my shop is still a mess, of course. We have, hey, Kyle's here. Hey, Kyle. This is Kyle, new guy, great guy. He's not totally new into the construction business because he's worked for furniture companies doing fine furniture stuff. That's so right. Has a lot of the details on things. He can actually read a tape measure. Sometimes people are challenged with that. That's pretty cool. He's only had one injury so far and survived that. I wonder if I can get that. I'll put a picture on of what he did. So here it is.
Give me.
So you can see, of course, a mess over here. That's typically refuse from finishing a job. We did just finish a garage job, so we cleaned the trailer out. Currently, it's going to be there till we can reorganize. We have a little job we have to finish up today. We should finish it, and then we'll be starting a garage directly behind us over there, and I'll show you some. We'll start seeing footage of the garage when we do that. This is like the last pile of the material that I bought off and on the past 3 years. I'm hoping to just clear that out. That'll be gone soon. All that, well, there's a couple other piles. There's some plywood and there's some 2x4s. I guess that's all you can see in here. Anyway, we're going to go on site, and I have a big surprise for you to see what I got. Another tool. What a perfect spot to test out my new tool. So Kyle was fine. Head cuts bleed real easily. He dropped the hammer when the claw hit his forehead, top of his head, and it just looked really bad, but he's okay. Didn't affect him. So my new tool in my arsenal, you know, I've had this DJI drone. I've used it a lot in videos. I got a new one. I got Big Brother. This thing is giant compared to the other one. It's also about triple the cost. This was about $1,600. This was $600. I think I'm going to power this one up. So this, I don't know. Okay, it's starting. It always does this little quiver when it's ready. Oh, it's got flashing lights. Ooh. There may be a whole rigmarole I've got to go through. The idea is the smart controller is supposed to have a brighter screen. Welcome to do it. So I've got to go through. I won't bore you with this. Hey, so that was the first time I turned the drone on, or especially the controller. Apparently I need Wi-Fi to register it and get it set up. So another day we'll try this. But anyway, I am excited because it has the point of interest where you can set a point like over a garage roof and back it out, and it will circle around it in a really smooth manner. Hey, it's sprinkling. What? To get my drone wet. Well, it's just ganging up on us. I was going to do a demonstration of the drone, and all of a sudden it started raining. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this little economic update, and got a new tool. Looking forward to using it. All right, have a great day. Thank you. Check out my other channel, Ken's Scenic Journeys. Got a lot of fun stuff on there.